Some of you think it's recipe that we are here to talk about today, but it's not. We're here to talk about the discharge that is coming out from your system, especially if your name is Nkechi. We're going to talk about what the color means, what the texture means, what the size is, what the amount is, how it's connected to your reproductive system, how it's connected to your mental health, how it's connected to your immune system. All these things are very important because when it's healthy, you're going to feel more comfortable in your body. You're more confident in your relationship. You're more at peace in your mind. And when something is off down there, sometimes it could be itchy, it could be burning, it could be dryness, or it's probably a smell that is not even familiar. It can affect everything. Your mood will change. Yes, your sleep will suffer. Some of you will start to worry. One of the best ways that your body actually tells you that something might be changing is through the discharge that is coming out from, yes. So it's one of the honest messengers that your body has. It does not lie. What you see is what you get. But before you feel embarrassed, that's why we are here. We're here to now fully teach you and explain and show you how these things can actually help you. You are getting this information for free. I don't have a problem with it. But what you can do is that you can share this information to somebody that needs it. Because some of you are so quick to share prayer link, but when it comes to things that can actually give information and akonuche, you will not share it. You keep it to yourself. So please share, like, subscribe so that more people can actually see this video and be helped. Now let's talk about yellow discharge. Yellow discharge that has a bad smell. If your discharge is yellow, right? If your discharge is looking like this and it has an unpleasant smell, something has spoiled, looking like something has rotten, please pay attention. This one is not ordinary. It could be a sexually transmitted infection like trichomoniasis, gonorrhea, and even chlamydia. And these infections are not always loud. Some of them are just showing up quietly. I hope you know that there's not gonorrhea that even antibiotics cannot cure. Yes, they found it somewhere in the UK. So please pay attention. You might feel itching, burning, or pain during sex. And sometimes you may never feel anything at all. But the problem is when you leave this type of infection untreated, it can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease because the entrance is leading up to somewhere else. So their inflammation will not climb up, block the tube, and even cause infertility. That's why you need to act fast. Go to the hospital, you will need proper antibiotics, and your partner must be treated too. So once you see this type of thing, just go and say, Emeka, please, you too, you need to go for checkup. If not, you go back and they give it back to you, and people passing it like tennis. Now, number 2, gray discharge that looks like it's smelling like Titus. And I'm not talking about Titus that one of the disciples of Jesus. I'm talking about Titus that they sell in Oimbo market. Because if the discharge starts to look gray and has a fishy smell, especially after sex, it is most likely bacterial vaginosis, or what you know as BV. That's a short name. Just understand. If you are sexually active, you can have BV, but it's not a sexually transmitted infection. And it's just because the good bacteria in your vagina are being overshadowed by the bad ones. You might have a bit of burning, there might be no discomfort at all, just that strong, fishy smell. And I know some people will be tempted to use perfume. Some people will use detergent. Some people will use soap. Some people will listen to the Instagram influencer or TikTok influencer, and they tell you, if you see this part that is smelling like this, put it inside there, please don't do it. And that's because your below is not public toilet. It can clean itself by itself. What you need is a visit to the doctor for proper treatment that will also bring the balance back. So if you're part of the people who you're checking your hand inside to wash it, you're part of the problem. You're part of people disturbing the good bacteria that is there. You go there, you give them quick notice, and you expect the house to be vacant. Have you noticed that when you travel out of your house, you, that is the owner of the house, you travel out of the house, when you come back, it's looking like somebody's living inside your house. Nobody's living inside, it's just bad things that live inside it. Number 3, discharge that you should pay attention is this discharge that is thick and white. And it's not just thick and white, or what people say it looks like cottage cheese. But I know that some of you have not seen cottage cheese before, so I'm going to tell you it looks like akamu. It's clumpy. It looks like akamu that is not done well. See, looking like this. Clumpy cottage cheese. If it's thick and white like this, or it looks like akamu that have gone bad, and it comes with serious itching, or even a burning feeling, this one is what you know as yeast. And I'm not talking about the yeast that they used to use and bake bread that I used to eat. That one that used to stand by weekend to wait for it to hot. This one is usually caused by fungus known as candida. It loves to grow in areas where it's warm and moist. And if you're part of the people that you wear tight clothes all day, wear tight clothes all night, you're covered, nobody, even breeze cannot even blow down there, has a problem. Or if you're the kind of person that any small thing that do, you have to take antibiotics, you have a problem. Because you kill the good bacteria, and then the fungi now has places to grow. Sometimes even pregnancy can happen. Why? Because pregnancy, blood sugar, moisture, your immunity can reduce. Now, this can cause you to feel pain during sex when you pee, can make you very uncomfortable. But the good news is that it's very easy to treat. Your doctor will give you small antifungal cream or tablet. But please, don't go and be inserting garlic inside. I don't know who is teaching you people all this thing. I will tell you people something, another person will tell you people something. But because I'm not telling you people to bring cow eye and lizard breast, you people will just go and carry, believe them. I'm telling you, say, this one, candidiasis. Number 4, discharge. You have watched this video, but you are not subscribed. You're part of the people that are causing problems because free information. I told you people to share in the beginning. You did not share, but you're here still collecting. Don't worry, share prayer link tomorrow morning. Then you come and meet me at the hospital. Now, another thing that is also very important is discharge that is pink or brown. Pink or brown discharge with blood inside, right? Now, this one is tricky because the moment you see it, you can have obi mapu. In other words, your heart can want to jump out. It can be scary, but it's not usually always dangerous. Because usually, if your discharge is pink or brown, it just means that there's probably a bit of blood mixed inside. It can happen before your period. It can happen after sex. It can happen in early pregnancy. Sometimes it could just be irritation of your cervix. If it shows up once in a while and there is no pain, you might be fine. But if it's becoming regular or comes with discomfort, or every time you have sex you see it, please check it out. Don't guess. The quick check can save you from later stress. And make sure that you are checking in the right places. If you are confused and you want, you don't know where to go, there's a link in the description of this video. Once you click the link, it takes you straight to WhatsApp. You can ask our doc any health question that you want. Even book some of your tests on our doc. I'm telling you. Now, number 5 is you don't have any discharge or you just have vaginal dryness. This one is not loud, but it can be very frustrating. All the time, you're dry down there. It's like there's famine in that place. Rain have not fallen. There's drought. Please, sometimes even during sex, you notice that your discharge are reduced or it has stopped. It could be that your body is not even producing enough moisture. Yes, if you're approaching menopause, it can happen. Sometimes if you're breastfeeding or if your estrogen levels are low, this dryness can cause painful twetwe. Especially, and that painful twetwe can lead to tears, and that tears can lead to you getting more infections. So you can see the straight line that I'm drawing. But it's not the end of the world. There are moisturizers and lubricants that can help. If it's really bad, your doctor might recommend some medication for you. So speak up, open your mouth, speak up. As you can see, there's nothing in front of me. Ask questions, don't suffer in silence. Remember I said you can always ask our doc any health question that you want. Now, there is one that is milky white or creamy discharge. No smell, no pain. You can see creamy white, creamy. If your discharge is like this, it's like looking like lotion, but it's not bad, no smell, no itching, no burning, you can breathe easy. This one is usually what we call completely normal. It can show up before or after your period, or can be just part of your monthly cycle. Your body is just doing house cleaning. It's not a sign of any infection. Remember, it's different from this one that's like kakamu, that's spoiled. It's clumpy. Yes, this one is just creamy, it's smooth. You don't need to panic. Just let your body do its thing. Now, clear and stretchy discharge like egg whites. It's clear, as you can see. You can see. See. This is the gold standard of healthy discharge. If what you see is slippery, stretchy, is like raw egg, it can just be that you are ovulating. That means your body is preparing for possible pregnancy. That means that if you are going to do twetwe and you don't want the benefits of twetwe after 9 months, take chances to protect yourself. Or else, I will come to your house for the rainy season. You might also notice this when you are aroused. And guess what? You don't need to do anything, no medication, no treatment. Your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. 10 over 10, right? So there you have it. Not all the discharge is a problem, but some discharge is a problem. I hope that with these few points of mine, we've been able to teach you the different types of discharge and what to do when you have this discharge. When your discharge goes off, you don't understand, please ask questions. So now you know the types. You now know when it's time to stop managing and go see a doctor. Because the earlier you act, the easier the solution. Please, like, subscribe, comment. If you think there's anything I missed, put it in the comment section. But before you check it, send the video first to somebody that will benefit from it. I'll see you in the next video.